こんばんは。できたよ。ここまでできたよ。実はね、実はね、まあいいや。じゃあ、今日はね、Hello, I am here, actually home for once on a Tuesday for unhappy reasons. I'm sorry that you're home for unhappy reasons, but your internet's good, so that's good, right? That's good, right? Hopefully it's, hopefully these unhappy reasons, won't be unhappy for long. Hopefully you'll be feeling better. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's always hard. That's always hard. Oh, man. Yeah, 15 years is a long time. Well, yeah. Yeah, and it's you gave them the best life that you could, and that's the best you can do for a dog, And I'm sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss. But yeah. Sometimes the time is the time. That's tough, but I feel for you, man. I feel for you. Wasn't a small dog either. He's 62 pounds. Was weighed yesterday as the lightest he's ever been. More evidence it was time. Yeah. Sometimes, they and their bodies just tell you when it's the right time. Totally understandable. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Again, I'm sorry for your loss, but they're crossing over the Rainbow Bridge and they're waiting for you. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, pet loss is never easy. I had to put when I was a teenager, I had a Dalmatian for 13 years, and she'd let us know when it was her time. She just couldn't control her bowels anymore, and she was having liver problems, and yeah. One day we had to take her to the vet, and that was that. It's hard. But, they're not suffering. If they were suffering, they're not suffering anymore. And again, you gave them the best life you could. Best buddy for life that you could. And like I said, they'll be waiting for you. I feel for you, Q's. I feel for you. Sending good vibes your way. Sending good healing vibes your way. Yeah. Oh, tonight, everything broke. So, I was trying to get the BlueStacks to work on stream, and it just BlueStacks just wasn't having it tonight, so we're doing Stardew again. Internet Stranger here, chiming in with the same sentiment. Konbawa, Ryosayaka! Expressed with more tact than I could ever handle. I try, man. Sometimes, oh man, by our one and only Abby. Oh, thank you. Yeah, these are all experiences we have as humans, and it's worth it for all the good years you have with your pets. The sad time is always worth it for the good times you have with them. My dog, his back legs really didn't work anymore, which sucks because both doors, oh man, both doors out had stairs. The one with the doggy door is more difficult to go down than the ones at the front. He also could stand when, yeah. Poor guy. Yeah. Well, I'm still, my heart goes out to you, man. And again, pet loss is never easy. And it's always sometimes it's always really helpful to remember that they're not suffering anymore, and they're in a better place, just waiting for you. And the good vibes are felt. Good. Yeah. So yeah, we're definitely aiming for good vibes tonight. 'Cause in addition to sad things happening for our viewers here, I kind of, like I said, I kind of broke everything. I went to the grocery store before the stream because I thought I had everything unlocked with BlueStacks, and boy was I wrong. Boy was I wrong. So we're gonna play Stardew tonight. 日本語でやってる。いいと思うね。いいと思うね。日本語でやっていい？今日日本語での日だからね。Today's Japanese day. So we're gonna keep playing. I wanted to study really bad. 本当に勉強したかったけど、壊れた。全部壊れた。ブルースタックス。難しいやん、ブルースタックス。BlueStacks is such a pain in the ass. Sometimes. Or maybe I'm just not, maybe it's just misunderstood. I don't know. Maybe it's just misunderstood. But yeah, so anyways, we're gonna play Stardew Valley. And it's gonna be fun. 楽しいと思う。楽しいと思う。ちょっとゆっくりのんびりなんちゃらやってのスターデューバレーのストリーム配信やるかも。かもね。かもね。かもね。I thought about playing recesses today too, but I don't know. We have a minor announcement for recesses that is giving Scott so much anxiety. It's giving Scott so much anxiety. 私はどこかへ行くつもりだ。胸がなんじゃ意味を理解するために無理動かなく何々場所へ。そうだ。着物の君を。Thank you, Real Sayaka. Google Translate tried really hard, but I understand the sentiment. I feel you. Thank you. Content update? Kind of. I'm sure Scott's anxiety is well placed for his 570,000 strong community that will see and be affected of it. I don't use Google. Okay, thank you. So yeah, DeepL tried really hard. DeepL tried really, really hard. So yeah, so basically I asked if it was okay to share this on stream, and it is. So basically, Thursday morning, if you tune into, I don't know if you guys are familiar with big like trading card game playing, you know, live streamers or YouTubers, but on Thursday morning, allegedly, Jeff Hoagland might be playing Recesses on his stream. A little bird has told me that Recesses has sponsored a stream for Jeff Hoagland to play it. Allegedly. I've fallen for this meme before. Listen. All I'm saying is you gotta promote your game somehow. All right. And Sanjuni, that's Sanjuni. He's a cool guy, and he has been doing so much outreach, and you know, we found a good place to sponsor a stream for Recesses. So that's not me. So yeah. Cool might be a stretch. Wait, what do you mean cool might be a stretch? What? Promoting your games these days is easy. Put as much stuff in that gamers hate. Free advertising. You know, that's the thing. We don't know. Like, of course, like, Jeff Hoagland has a pretty big audience, right? Which is really cool. But we don't know if he's gonna like the game or not. So it's like... He might not, though. Yeah. Oh, man. Why you talking about me? Because you told me I could. That's why. そういうこと。I did it Thursday to find that it's spontaneously combust. Yes, exactly. He might. I think he might. I think the anxiety is really gonna get to him. I think tomorrow he's just gonna be a wriggling mess. My expert insight says he will love it more than his spouse. I have no idea who you're talking about. That's fine. That's totally fine. Yeah, it's like, so I guess for those not in the know, Jeff Hoagland is a big he's a big trading card game player on he's a live streamer. He used to do a lot of Magic the Gathering, a lot of Magic the Gathering Arena, but now he's more Marvel Snap, Pokemon Pocket, and other things. I think mainly Marvel Snap now. But also you can, his streams can be sponsored and you can, pay him to play a game for you. So, and he's got really good insight into games, is my opinion. So that's pretty cool. And if he hates recesses and tells others not to play it, Scott will have to fall back on writing Metal 3 to pay the bills. You're not the only person who's brought that up recently. Not the only person who's brought that up recently. Another person has brought up Metal 3 in some way like that recently. I don't know if I can talk about that. Please no? Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't want to blab too much because I don't want to air Sanjuni's laundry out there without their explicit permission. But they did say that I could talk about Jeff Hoagland playing Recesses Thursday morning. So I don't know. I don't know when that stream is. But you know what? Actually, I could just link it in chat. I'm so dumb. Hold on. Hold, please. Also, where are my chickens? Where's my chicken cam? What is going on with this? Did I just... Hold on. Where are the... Why don't I have a chicken cam? Is it... Abby can resist the blab? Is it possible to learn this power? No. You see, the only way I resist this is if I know Sanjuni will get really mad at me if I talk about it too much. So, oh wait, chicken cam is. Hold the phone. Why is chicken cam all the way down there? Oh, how did it get there? Here's the chickens. Here's the chickens. Guys, don't worry about it. Here's the chickens. Don't worry about it. Here's the chickens. Okay, we have chickens now. Chicken is streaming? Yes. Yes, we needed to have, Nut's beautiful face. And Meg's beautiful feathers and Diamond's beautiful butt. Only if a horror game was played. What? Listen. I really don't normally play horror games. I'm not a fan of them. They're scary and I don't like them. 怖いやん。このホラーゲームが好きじゃないんでしょう。あんまり。That's great. I'll donate money to see one played. Listen. I guess I have the same policy as Sanjuni does. If you buy it for me, I will play it. Whether or not I like it or I continue to play it after 5 minutes is it is what it is. But need to play Phasmo again. Thinking Man's horror game. That is one that's popular with a lot of live streamers. I have seen live streamers play that one, so I don't know if it would if that would work so much, because I know some of the things that happen, so I don't know. It probably would still scare me. I still really, yeah, so I don't know. But gotta see it play Chicken Police and Kathy Rain yet. I want to play Chicken Police with the chickens. I have to figure that out. I have to figure that out somehow. I would have to do that during the day, because they're obviously sleeping now. But I mean, I guess having the chicken cam would work. Taboo. Easier when you have another person, really. Admitted, I get unnerved when solo. Well, I would have you guys, obviously. I would have you guys. I would have you guys. Oh, man. Listen, I guess I'll put it this way. Because I really, really hate horror games. I'm just not a fan of them. Because I feel I feel so intensely sometimes when I'm like playing things or watching things. Like feels like, full disclosure, I've had a very traumatic past, and then sometimes I just kind of like feel things like it's me feeling them, not just watching them. So like horror games really, really fuck me up real bad. So if you guys want me to play a horror game, it's gonna cost you. Hate horror games? You love FNAF and Fear and Hunger. Yeah, but I'm watching somebody else play it. And now I know what's gonna happen. So if I played it on stream, you know, I wouldn't. It doesn't really count as horror anymore, does it? Maybe. I don't know. That game you played last week was pretty scary. What game? Recesses? Recesses isn't scary. That's Kimono tea time! Oh my god! Girl! That's Kimono tea time. Alright, you know what? That's fine. Basically, alright, you know what? I'll put this. I will do horror games if, 1, you buy the game for me, and 2, give me $100. Or just buy something off my Amazon wish list. That's fine too. That works too. Oh my goodness. What? Yeah, exactly. It is because I don't want to do it. That's why. I don't want to do it. See, if there's one thing I cannot fault Sanjuni for, is for teaching me that if you don't want to do something, but people want you to do something, you raise your price. You know your worth, you raise your price. To a point where you would kind of feel better doing it. You know? Sanjuni taught me my worth. Cause think about it. A horror stream, that's gonna fuck with me mentally for like a week. If $100 is your price, I'll pay it if you show us proof of Metal 3's existence. Hey, that's not a part of the bargain. That's not a part of the bargain. Metal 3 has nothing to do with this. There's 2 conditions that need to be met if I'm gonna play a horror game. You buy the game for me and you give me $100, or you buy me something off my Amazon wish list. Those are the conditions. Take it or leave it. That's fine. I'm cool with that. I don't have to play a horror game. I don't have to play a horror game. That's fine. Oh man. Yeah, I could have had $100, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I don't know, cause it's just... I already see a therapist once a week. It's just gonna be a wild one if I have to play a horror game. Scott, you know, yeah, that's all I'll say about that. That's all I'll say about that. Oh, wait. Can I talk about what you're making right now on stream? Yeah, can I talk about your horror game on stream? Do people know you're making it? I was talking to Scott about something. He was like, shut up and play Stardew Valley. Okay. Oh no, they heard me. Oh no. Alright, so yeah. Nick, what do it? You have questions about Spider-Man? Hi. どうぞやってください. Distractions going. So I want to point out, if we were friends on Steam, I would have done the funniest thing. Oh, would you now? Would you now? そんなことあるか？じゃあ、明日は晴れ。Funny thing is, I am friends on Steam. Oh, I smell collusion and collaborations. Oh, hey, Lavender Fox, how you doing? What's going on? Of course, now this conversation has been. I'm not actually. Hold on. Mate. Mate. What just happened? What? I just heard something. Kyos, you resub! Thank you! That's so nice! Thank you! 7 months. I'm gonna sing for you. Thank you. Ah woo. How do I know if how do I know if I get a friend request on Steam? Oh, there it is. Wow, I accepted a friend request. Oops, on Steam. Whoops. I accepted it. Whoops. I'm doing the do. You doing the do? That's good. We like to do the do here. This is dangerous. Yeah, I know. Listen. I like to walk on the edge. My life, I walk on the edge of a razor. You do not know what you have wrought. I do. I really do, though. I think maybe I do. Or maybe I don't, actually. I think you might be right. Maybe I don't. 何かわからんでしょ。何かわからん。We living on the edge. We are. Fun fact. The only, like, concert I actually went to that I had tickets for ever in my life was an Aerosmith concert in middle school. Oh no! Oh no! One of 2 conditions has been fulfilled to play a horror game. One of 2 conditions! Oh god. We just gotta wait for the other condition. One of 2 conditions. So we could get so someone has gifted me a horror game. But if so if somebody else donates $100 or if $100 happens to come my way, then we'll be putting that horror game on the schedule next week. やだこれなんだそれや I understand, Rosayaka. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, it's not even open yet. 開いてねーこれえ、怖い You know, one of the scariest things ever is saying that setting a price that you suspect would never be paid, so you don't have to play a horror game. But then the actual horror is that it gets fulfilled. So I want to point out to you that you have things on your Amazon list that are quite cheap. What is on there? I don't even know what's on there. Mate. Hold, please. That's right. That was another one. It was either $100 or something. Mate. Hold on. Mate. What's there? This is not. I'm not abusing anything. Oh yeah. What's there? Oh god, I can hear myself. Oh god, stop. I can hear myself. Oh god. Always hire contracts. Okay, hold on. Mateo. Alright, those I don't need though. Those I don't need. Oh god, people are saying, oh god, hold on. Mate. Okay, alright. Q's got me. Q's got me. All right. Congratulations, Q's BT. We will be playing that game that you gifted to me next week. Woo! I am clapping so hard for Q's. Q's is a fucking legend for that. All right. Q's has been really wanting me to play that game for a really long time. So Q's put their money where their mouth was, man. All right. So, all right. I think. Okay. Also, that's the first time anyone's ever bought something from my. Well, actually, no, it isn't. It isn't. Nay, it is not the first time anyone's bought me from something from my list. But this is exciting. This is crazy. This is exciting. Very, very crazy. Very wild. I don't know what to think. I don't even know if let me make sure the address is correct on this. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know what's going on here. I'm so flabbergasted. Yes. So, okay. Yes, I think that's the right address. Oh my God, I'm just flabbergasted. I can't even. Hold on. Okay, yep, the right address. Excellent. Okay. Super. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, yep. Clip the VOD as proof of contract and verbal agreement. Yes. So, I will not go back on this. And actually, so Q's, do you want me to do it Tuesday or Thursday, or do you want me to start Tuesday or Thursday next week? I got my schedule book out. Both of us, so it does not matter. Okay, you know what? We'll start on Tuesday just for funsies. Cause I don't want to drop the Japanese streams, but all right. So I'm actually gonna write this down. Do Phantasma. Let me make sure I got the name of the game right. Okay, Phasma. Yeah, is it Phasma? Shit, I gotta bring up the Steam again. I don't want to fuck up the name of it. What if I actually do the tortilla? Okay. Drop the Japanese streams. Why do you want me to drop the Japanese streams so bad? Sanjuni! San fucking Juni, why do you want me to drop them so bad? Sir! Sanjuni has like this vendetta against me doing Japanese streams for some reason. Then you can have fun. もう楽しいよ今楽しくない今楽しくないもう私の日本語能力がちょっと下がってるやん。下がってるやん。やらないと。下がってる。I will do the tutorial, I swear. Reveal what game is it? All right, yes, I will reveal the dark secrets. Q's has pretty much already said it. I'm waiting for Steam to load or whatever. I'm like, I'm still very like frazzled. His vendetta is legend. The pains of their culture follow him. All right, so where is it? What did we get? Where is it? It has to be a place that... New gift! Okay, new gift. Phasmophobia! Okay, I accept this. I have accepted it. So Phasmophobia. We'll be playing Phasmophobia on Tuesday. Phasmophobia. There we go. I didn't want to fuck up the name. Alright. Courtesy of QSBT. and whatever they ordered off of my Amazon wish list. To think if I slept, I would have missed this beautiful moment. You would have. You absolutely would have. This is a game about Fo yo mama, bitch. Yeah, Fo yo mama. What is my hair doing? It's a game about a phobia fest. Oh my god. I need to brush my hair. It's doing weird things. Oh, Q's. I'm very excited to do this for you. This is gonna be great. Honestly, I know you've been wanting, again, I know you've been wanting us to play this game for a long time. So now it's on the books. You bought it for me. You fulfilled all the conditions. We're here. And thanks to you fulfilling half the condition, I can now use my glass pens again. That's nice. That's nice. They've been waiting a long time. All right. All right. So this has been squared away. This has been so it has been said, so it shall be done. It has been written. The deed has been done. I have accepted the gift. We're doing this thing. We're doing this thing. You can take this opportunity to close the loophole, or I could buy your wish list item too. Listen. It's up to you. It's up to you. You know, it's there. It's there. This is just, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's a list that exists, and I gotta take that mattress off of there because I bought a bed. My bed might be coming tomorrow. I bought a new bed, guys. Was it ink? Yeah, it was ink. It was lavender scented ink, which is fantastic. I legit used to use that shit in college all the time. I still have my glass pens. I'll show you. One of my very good friends, who is a Japanese artist. She's used to be an elementary school teacher. Well, actually, she still is. She's retired, but she still teaches elementary school art. Squid ink pizza, yes. So, Jolie, I forgot what I ordered for you. To noted at least it wasn't the cheapest thing on there. I note that and I appreciate that. Honestly, I did not even know it was on there because I haven't used Amazon in a hot minute. So, but I'm very excited, very excited about this because now I can actually reuse my friends, my glass pen friends, my glass nibs, my glass pens. Oh, check those fuckers out, man. Glass motherfucking pens. Squid ink pizza, God no. But yeah, these guys got me through so much shit in college. Taking notes with these, doing homework with these, doing my Latin homework with these, doing Japanese homework with these. If only you'd use them to write an essay. Shut up. That's none of your business, but it is your business. Listen. All right. Not all of us, not just any one of us can say that they managed to graduate from university despite having never finished a paper. Okay? Not many of us can say that. I'm pretty special. I'm pretty special. All right. That's like saying you can poop without eating. I can poop no matter what. Get your hands off my udders. Get your filthy hands off my local udders. Ah. All right, I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess we don't need that anymore, so I'll take that off the list. All right, I'll stop looking at this. But you know what? Honestly, so will we play together? Yes, they will. And I'm very excited that we'll play Phasmophobia on Tuesday, and possibly Thursday or whatever if it goes longer. Or it might just be a Tuesday thing. I haven't decided. Because I do want to play Recesses this week too, and next week. I don't know. But in any case, Tuesday is the day. Phasmophobia. We're doing it. So it has been written in lavender scented ink. It has been done. I feel like Abby picks her classes specifically on which ones she can pass without doing a paper. You're not wrong. And I was a history major, but you're not wrong. Is QSBT contractually obligated to pay for additional therapy session if it keeps costs? No. I go to therapy every week anyway. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Well, actually, I don't go anywhere. I telecommute because fuck going to an office. I hate that shit. I don't even go to the office for work. Well, that is true. You did take like 7 level 100 language classes. I did actually. I took French. I took Latin, Chinese, Japanese. Might have taken Spanish. I think I took Spanish one semester. I did take a bunch though. I took several Japanese 100 classes because I took that one weird kanji one too. So there's that. But you could be like, listen, if you do it a certain way, you can never see the ghost and still succeed. Okay. So there's a ghost I have to watch out for. I do. Okay, it's coming back to me. Okay. I don't remember a whole lot. I just remember that it's scary and things move around and you have to use a flashlight or some shit. So this is gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it now. But you could be 3 times as miserable as taking your client calls at the office. Yes, exactly. Exactly. But see, that's the beauty of remote work, because I ain't driving 3 hours to get to the office. No way in hell. No way in hell. I went to the office one time, and I will never do it again. Never, ever, 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 ever. Never. I had to leave after an hour. It was too much. I had to leave. Like, I had to leave after an hour. I could only charge my car for 2 hours before I had to move it. But I was the only one charging, and you had to use a company account to use the chargers. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Would you do it for triple pay? 5 times pay? No. Nah, 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 nah. Oh, nah, nah, nah. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, no, ma'am. I'm not... I was not made for an office job. Why do I force Abby to answer proverbial trolley problems? Like, why am I like this? Because in terms of streaming, we're peanut butter and jelly, man. We're pure entertainment. That's why. You guys have an EV? We do. We were on the news actually for it. Hold on. We were on the national news for that once. Hold up, let me find it. I think NBC still has it up. Hold up. Yep, they still have it. God bless NBC. I'll put the link in the chat. Actually, I think I'm wearing this sweater in the video, actually. Yeah, I'm literally wearing this exact sweater in the video, too. But I know some other videos that haven't stood the test of time and disappeared. Yes, I do too, because... yeah, it's, sometimes it's like the Library of Alexandria, Sometimes somebody sets a fire and light things on fire, or, I don't know. Some Library of Alexandria shit. I don't know. Damn, that was a long time. Like, how was 3 years ago a long time ago? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, fun fact. The reason that we were on the news to begin with was because back when Twitter was still Twitter, back in ye old Twitter days, I was bitching and moaning about how they were switching up the EV tax credit stuff because we'd just come back from Japan and we were trying to buy a damn car. We had our eyes on one model, but then they changed the rules for the EV tax credit, so then we had to get one other model that like we. So I was just like, this is fucked up. I don't like this. And then I got a message from a producer from NBC Nightly News, Ramon, the man, messaged me, DM me on Twitter, and he's like, "Yo, can we interview about this?" And I was like, "Yeah, we just bought a car, sight unseen, and we're gonna go pick it up like next month." And then they were like, "Can we come with you and film you?" It's like, hell yeah, come on, baby, you can come on, baby, you can film it. That's fine. That's fine. So yeah, they came twice, and they filmed us getting the car, and then Ann Thompson, the reporter lady, the very nice reporter lady, she came out, and she interviewed us another time, and they bought us lunch, which was great. NBC hooking us up with lunch, that was nice. So thanks NBC. If y'all want to do a follow up, hit me up. We still got the car. I have been. I've been on TV and the radio. Yep. Gotta get her in a movie as a background actor or something. I've already done that too. I've already done that too. They did buy us good Panera. Yeah, let me see. There is a movie that I am in the background of, but I don't know if it's online. Let me see. Hold on. Hello, Totes Cokes, what's going on? I don't think we're gonna be playing games today. That's fine. Well, hold on. Like, there was a movie that they made for this town that I lived in. I don't know if it's online. It might not be. Panera, I've still not forgiven them for the ham betrayal. What? Tell me about the ham betrayal. Who was the ham betrayal? Please tell me. As someone who used to work at Panera, please tell me what the ham betrayal was. I must know. Tell me the dirt. Oh man, so I can see that the movie exists and that it was on Blu-ray, but I don't think it's on anything. Wait, hold on. Disco case PV. I want to meet Daikora. Well, back a few years ago when pork got real expensive, they switched ham suppliers. Motherfuckers. That went from ham slice to like shredded ham, which was terrible, and then the next year I think they just stopped serving ham on sandwiches. Oh, that feels like a crime somehow. That feels like a crime somehow. Like, how can you not have ham on sandwiches? Yeah, I don't think this is kind of a bummer. I don't think we can watch this movie online. It's like a promo movie. It's like 20 minutes long for Wait, mate, is this it? Not there. Hold on. Okay, this is just about the project. Maybe I'm in this some of this because I was like, hold on. If you blink, you'll miss me. Hold on. Mate. あ、shit, there I am! I found it! I found it! Alright, how do I share this with a timestamp? Alright, how do I share this with a timestamp? Oh god. Alright, so 4:22. Mate. Here we go. At the 4-minute and 22-second mark, you'll see me with this fucking sweater on! Why is it the sweater? What is with this sweater? Oh my god! Same sweater! It's not me, it's the sweater. Why am I like this? Why are you laughing? Oh, really? Yeah, that's when I was an extra in a movie for like 2 seconds. This sweater is too powerful. It's uncanny. Exactly. How have I never seen this? I don't know. You don't know what I do. I just do shit. Wow. This sweater. I can never get rid of it. You are too approachable. Kind of. Who is your talent agent? Myself. Can't be Scott because he didn't know about that when I was an extra, so. Sanjuni's out. Oh, man. I've done a lot of weird shit. I've done a lot of weird shit. Although, you know, there is one thing that I'm very confident that will never ever see the light of day, which is kind of disappointing in a way, actually. Is that I actually recorded a single, wrote and recorded a single when I was 15. But I only released it on one cassette, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist anymore, so I'm pretty happy about that. But wouldn't it be nice to see how embarrassing that would be, how embarrassing my bad songwriting skills are? It'd be really fun to hear that. Anyways, this Sunjini character doesn't seem to know much about Abby, but I don't think any living person does, including Abby. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh man. I can't believe I found this. This is so wonderful. I remember like when I was an extra in that movie, like I remember like they were like, "Hey, all I know is that she came from the moon. I'm sure your music would get at least 2K plays on Spotify." Yeah, it's cringecore. It's cringecore. It's just me and a guitar. It's cringecore. Yeah. You know that level of embarrassing that it kind of like hurts in your chest a little bit, and you know, that's how I feel when I think about that single. My mom loved it though for some reason. Ah, God. But yeah, no, like I remember like when I was asked to be an extra in that movie, like it was basically like one of my friends, actually a couple of my friends were doing it, and they were like, "Hey, we need a foreigner for this scene. Can you come to the city hall? Like that's a real city hall. Like that is my town's city hall in the movie. Like that's legit. I've been to that desk like 1,000 times to fill out paperwork. Like very very familiar with that desk. Like, can you just pretend to fill out paperwork at the desk? It's like 7 o'clock at night. Sure, you got me. I'm afraid this is where I must depart. Oh no! Thanks for the last. Place them down in video games. You rock. Thank you, Real Saga. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. I'm glad I could make you laugh. I'm glad that you could milk some of my lolcow udders. That's great too. This is more like a Star Don't Valley stream. そういうことだね。そういうことだね。Excellent joke. Yes. Can you come to City Hall and pretend to fill out paperwork? Can I fill out real paperwork I need to do? Yeah, like basically, yeah. Like there was probably something I needed to fill out, like whether it was for like my foreigner card or like I don't know what else did I do there. Oh yeah, we had to get copies of our residency. Like you have to get copies saying that you live at this an official piece of paper with a stamp saying you live at this place and this is your name and blah 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 blah. Like you had to have an official certificate for that for certain things, like getting my driver's license and like work and stuff, my scooter license. So I had to get a couple of those. That's yeah, I was there all the time. So it was to the point where they all knew me. Like they're like, oh, it's Abby again. You need another copy of this? We got it ready for you. Here. Man, I miss living there. Man, everybody was so good. Ugh. I hope everyone's doing well. I miss all my Japanese friends. Yeah. 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 Fucking dentist. Except, yeah, fuck that dentist office, man. Man, they tried to follow me on Instagram last year, and I straight up blocked them. I was like, what is this shit? Those guys were dicks. Yeah, they were. I mean, granted, you know, we're in a pretty okay place right now, but, you know, I would have preferred to have not had to have abandoned my whole life and sell everything I owned in 2 weeks. That would have been really cool. どういうこと Quick, get off the... Oh, I'm backing up real fast. 待ってよ。待ってよ。Yeah. So you know what? You know what's really good to do when you're feeling traumatic? トラウマの時に何がいいかも。スターデューバレー。めっちゃいいことよ。すごくいいことよ。すごくいいゲームだよ。トラウマの時にもお米券。すべての時にお米。The things that stick with you for years. I've been brainwashed. It was a commercial for rice gift certificates. To be fair, you know, I'm pretty sure that giving someone okomekin is probably a really, really good thing to do right now because rice is so expensive right now in Japan. Like, Japanese made rice is so expensive in Japan right now. Some shit's going down with that. ということ。お米めっちゃ高い。と切ってたんだけど。まだ日本住んでないんだけど、今住んでないんだけど。ぶどう in the morning。ここ何いい感じ。何これ喉がちょっと痛い。なんで Why does my throat hurt? Please stop. Was I screaming too much? Was I talking on the phone? なんだこれ、なんだこれよ。You know, that's not even like, unless your neighbors are complaining, I think you're fine. We don't, what neighbors? The chickens are my neighbors. What neighbors? Yeah. That's why we live in the woods. I can be as loud as I want. Yes, the mice, they're cool. Yeah, they would be. They should eat more of those death baits in our, should eat more of that weird blue shit we have in the basement. That'll really fuck them up. 私何やってる? What am I doing? なんで雷が来た? なんで生きてるの? 人生は何ですか? 意味わからん。いいじゃん。忘れとったこれ。全然忘れとった。はい。はい。石いらんこれ。もう。ゴミ箱に捨てて。捨ててない !OK。待って。Man, maybe I was on Japanese TV like too much. I can think of at least 2 other times I was on national TV. じゃあこれをやってったかな。これナッツ。ナッツのバンドル。それ、ブルーベリーがまだ出てない。This kaiju won't kill us, let's film her. Exactly. They asked me, I was also asked, there was one place I shopped a lot. It was like this roadside stand, like rest area place. They're actually, rest areas are actually kind of nice in Japan. Most of them are. And there was this one that was really close to our house, and they sold like a lot of local veggies and things like that. And where is it? Okay, okay. And I did it. Okay. And one day they were like really hyping up these oranges, these like Madonna oranges or something. And they were like, "Oh, they're so juicy, they're delicious." Here, and they had like a camera crew there. They were filming, and they're like, "Here, try this orange and tell us what you think. What you think it tastes." And I was like, I ate it, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty good. It's good orange." And they're like, "Yeah, but could you describe it more for us? Like, what does it taste like? Does it taste like jelly? Is it good? Is it sugary? Like, what does it taste like? Like, give us more." And I was like,ゼリーみたいな味美味しいや美味しい美味しい買いたいこれ Like, and they were like, "Yeah, we love that. Sweet." Was I wearing this sweater when I did that? I swear to God. Let me see if let me, you know what? Let me see if I can find it. Mate, mate. Mate. Okay, so this TV show has a YouTube channel. That's good to know. TV show that I was on has a YouTube channel. So that probably means I might be in here. Mate. Why are they giving me everything except for the one I was on? Hold on. The sweater. Gonna have to buy a lottery ticket to that sweater tomorrow. Maybe! Mate. 探してる。待って。待って。Maybe this is like the one thing I can't find. It's very 懐かしい、これ。Maybe I should buy a lottery ticket though, for real. Aれか？あれか？待って、待って、見つけたかも？待って。I found like the site that details the episode, but like. Nanda, これ。待って。Hold on. Only if the sweater tells you to. The sweater tells me everything. 待って。I don't know. 見つけられないこれ。ダメだと思う。まあ、that's fine. I don't know. A lot of people saw it on TV and they were like, dude, you were on TV and it was pretty funny. And I was like, thanks. Yeah, this sweater, I don't know what it is about this sweater. It's got so much power. なんでこのパーカーがすごいパワーがある。Gonna Teletubby sun face. I don't know about that. 本当にそんなことわからん。よくわからん。僕は too bright. Also, it's my moon face. I'm from the moon, son. 月から来たやん。かぐや姫みたいな。持ち物がいっぱいです。なんじゃ。それや。売って売って売って売って売って売って全部売りちゃって売って売ってお金が欲しいからお金ちょうだいお金お金お金お金8波多くない Scared away 8 crows. That's a lot. なんかブルーベリーまだ出てないやん。なんでやん。なんでやねん。なんでやねん。じゃんねって。あレベルアップした。森の囚人 ?something 囚物なんや。おい。おい、日曜日だ。ソースの王女。女王。パンケーキパンケーキめっちゃ好き。じゃあ、グッドラックかバッドラックちょっと早すぎだった。まあまあ。オッケー。じゃあ天気予報は晴れ。じゃあ、手紙誰か。よう、若いの。私の喉と聞いたら、パムの。ねえねえねえ。ビールが欲しい。いつものビールはダメらしい。ペールエール頼むよ。頼むよ。どうやって自分で買ってAutomod holding it up over here. ボットかどうかわからんだけど。待って。Oh, yes, we're gonna get some epic bands here, for sure. 待って、ちょっと待って。ボート頑張ってるよねって。あ Some people, man. They're just so miserable in their own lives. They got nothing else to do. Or they just don't have a life because they're a robot. I'm doing my part. Thank you, Sunjuni. I'm glad I made you a mod. Beautiful. どうやって見つけたあー。意味わからん。I don't even know how they found me. I'm not even that big of a streamer. じゃあ、水大丈夫です。What's worth though too being real people with no lives or literally have no lives because they're code. I mean, I don't know, like can bots listen to what you say and then like respond to that now? Are they that sophisticated? Because like one of them was like, I said, "Oh, Automod's on." They were like, "Oh, One of the messages that got banned was like, "Automod can gargle my balls" or something like that. And it was just like, oh, maybe that's an actual human. I don't know. People are so dumb though. Like, 意味がよくわからん. Like, yeah, you're miserable, but do something about it besides being a degenerate. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it might have a simple speech to text program. That's what I was thinking, because, like, it just seemed very bot-like to me. I don't know. 意味がよくわかん AI's come a long way to make life on the internet worse for anyone with flesh and blood. You know, I'd have to agree with that. Like, because I really just don't think that anybody would just be able to, like, stumble on my stream like that. Because, like, my language isn't set to English. So it shouldn't show up for, like, I don't know, English speakers, but I guess here it is. But also they were like making comments about my appearance, so like do chatbots like are they able to like look at my appearance and judge it too? Like that's interesting. It might have I don't know, either it was really like I don't know. Bruh, you're underestimating 12-year-old boys. I guess. Poor kids. They never had a chance. Sucks to be them. I don't know. I guess you're right. I shouldn't. I used to work with 12-year-old boys, you know? I had students. I shouldn't underestimate them. You're right. 12-year-olds would put in a lot of effort to be idiots. You know, you're so right. Like, now that I think about it, y'all are so right. I put put in a lot of effort when I was 12 to do lots of dumb shit, so I guess that makes sense. I ate a lot of crayons when I was 12. I can tell you that. What? Sanjuni what? Nani? What flavor crayons? I don't know what the flavor was. They just had different colors. I don't know. My friend paid me $1 to eat them, so I did. That's the dumb shit that's dumb shit that I did when I was 12. Kids these days have too much free time. We should put them back in the mines. They yearn for it. Abby, I didn't know you was a Marine. I mean, you know what it is. Nama said y'all had to deal with that, though. Thank you. Yeah. People are weird, man. People are weird, man. They got... Maybe, you know, I don't know those kids. I don't know their life, so... Something had to have happened that they thought that doing what they did was... something fun to do, I guess. Whatever. Kids are so weird. Yeah. Well, I'm glad for mods like Sanjuni and Automod. I think Joe from Sanjuni's old streams might still be a mod here too. I never changed it. I thought this was a game about bowling. Stardew Valley. Bowling alley. You know what? I'm sure there's some way we can make it into that. どうやってわからんだけど。Candlepin is the only valid form of bowling, you know? I don't know. Like, I guess it's the original. It's the OG, right? Sanjuni's high school friends love candlepin bowling. Do they now? We don't know. I don't think it's OG, just the New England variant. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I never saw that in Ohio. See, we had bowling leagues. My parents were in a bowling league for the longest time. When I was a kid, I used to get babysat at the bowling alley. It was the worst. Don't ever leave your kids at a bowling alley to be babysat. Even if they have a babysitting service, just don't do it. I would literally make a game out of it. Speaking of dumb shit that kids do, I used to make it a thing to see if I could escape the daycare or not. I escaped a lot, and I think that's maybe might have been why my parents quit the bowling league. Apart from getting divorced. Great, now I have to bring this egregious sin to concerned apes' attention. Add bowling to Stardew Valley. Exactly, you can put it in the arcade. They got good nachos, though. Mine didn't. Good old Colonial 77 lanes. I don't know if they had them. Babysat at the bowling alley seems kind of dope, though. I think it would be, but, this was, before indoor smoking was banned. So, everywhere, it was just chain smokers. Everywhere. People were smoking everywhere. And it was just, even in the little daycare, it was just, yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. The daycare was literally just a room facing the bowling alley with a window so the kids could see their parents bowling. and there was a TV, and for some reason there were giant cans of sauerkraut on the coat rack, on this like coat rack. I don't know. I think it was an extra storage room, and they were like, "Hey, somebody babysit these kids." I don't even know if it, yeah, sauerkraut. I don't even know if it was legit. Like, I don't know. Yeah, dude, I randomly remember smoking, non-smoking sections were still a thing growing up. Yeah, they're still a thing in Japan when we were there. But yeah, like it's crazy. It's crazy to think about smoking indoors these days. Yeah, don't. I would highly recommend not leaving your kids to the bowling alley babysitting services, because you don't know who's babysitting your kids. You don't know if they're mean. The lady was fucking mean. I remember she was a big lady with these big old glasses, and she just sat down and watched TV. But like every time I tried to escape, she'd be like, "What are you doing?" And I'd be like, "Nothing. I'm gonna go use the bathroom." I didn't go to the bathroom. Didn't want to sit there doing nothing all night. What a rebel. No, seriously though, don't take your kids bowling to your bowling league. Like, good lord. Hire a good babysitter. Well, I've got one piece of advice for parents out there. Don't use bowling alley babysitting services. At least, especially if it's the early 90s. I could go on all day about that. The pizza joint in town had their non-smoking section for like, I don't know, it was still after I graduated college. There wasn't smoking allowed, but they were too lazy to rip down the sign. You know, maybe it was like a memorial for them, you know? Maybe that's what it was. Taking a kid to a bowling alley and not letting them bowl sounds like a mild crime. It does! And especially not letting them play the fucking off-road video game that's right there. You know? Nobody could spare me a couple fucking quarters? No. Not once did I get to play that game. I begged so much. I'm still mad about it. I'm 37 years old and I'm still mad that I never was given any quarters to play off-road. Just spin the wheel when the demo comes on. Yeah, because that's the same thing. Okay. I'm still so bitter. This is hilarious. I guess to clarify without doxing, it's the chain pizza joint in town. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That one near Hannaford? I know which one you're talking about. Abby doesn't carry grudges. Yes, I do. do you even go here, bro? You know, your parents sound like they produced a child who needs therapy for life. Spoiler alert, they did. They made 3. Oh, man. Yep, that one's still going too. Survive the wave of shutdowns. Damn, you know, that place gets a lot of business. That place must get a lot of business. I will say I was there once. I snuck down to that area once because I had to go get a transcript from our high school for something. And I was mildly impressed with that plaza. There's EV charging there. I could charge my car. I thought about going to that pizza joint. But I didn't. I just went to Hannaford. The Chinese place is still there too, right? If I remember right, I used to get lo mein from there all the time in high school. The workers are devoid of hope now. Weren't they always though? I feel like I don't know. I feel like if you've been working at the chain pizzeria, then you know. You know. And they you know, they survived the pandemic, so I guess I'd be feeling similar. We found Blueberry ga detta! コーヒーも出たやったぜいろいろ出た The Chinese food in the same... Yeah, the same plaza, yep. I thought about going there too. But then I was like, would it still be the same? I don't know. Is it still there? Maybe I fever dreamed that. I don't know. I was there. I don't remember if the Chinese place is still there. Maybe I was just hoping it was. I think so. I don't go to that site as much these days. Yeah, it was like that was my jam. If I was going to my shift at Barnes & Noble and I was hungry as shit, I'd stop by in there and get some. Or if I was coming home from Barnes & Noble, my shift at Barnes & Noble, and it was the day that my friends were working at Subway, I'd bring them some Jones sodas and we would hang out at Subway for a bit. That was some good times. Spend your whole paycheck. Yo. Spend my whole paycheck. Or cash my paycheck and then drop it all that cash somewhere. So somebody had to come get me at the gas station once. That was funny. Cash my check, put all that cash in my pocket, and then I drop it somewhere. And my gas tank was empty. I barely made it to the gas station. Called work crying. Guys, I'm out of gas. I'm gonna drop my paycheck. Abby always full of gas. True that. When you eat broccoli every day, it tends to do some things to your bowels. If you know what I'm saying. Those brassicas, I'll tell you what. Oh, I should do something. Hold on. There we go. 待って!コンビニに行きます. When? Oh, I thought it was... I looked at the in-game clock and I thought it was 9:15. I was like, what the fuck? When was it 9:15? There's no way. There's no way! どういうこと? 待って。あ、これやってた! They're building something new in that Barnes & Noble Plaza. Of course, it's not a new road setup. Oh boy. What are they building? I hope it's a subway. So they had a Quiznos there. How can you do worse than Quiznos? I said what I said. Oh, okay. Sprinkler! I can't use it because I got the beach. Oh yeah, hey Sanjuni, remember when you told me that I should get the beach farm? Remember that? Because I'm a beach. Remember that? Well, did you know? Did you know that if you use the beach farm, you can't put sprinklers on the fucking sand? So you have to hand water everything? Did you know that? I don't know, but they consumed like a third of the parking lot, whatever that, to build whatever it is. I think it might be a school, actually. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I remember thinking I might have had to, like, there was a charger somewhere around there, and I was like, I don't know. Oh, what was it? これも Oh, バカや. Yeah, something's going on at the Barnes & Noble Plaza. I'll tell you that. Fun fact, me and Sanjuni met at Barnes & Noble, that Barnes & Noble, as co-workers. Fun fact. That's so weird to say. Like, it's like... Oh my god, you had to play slightly differently! This won't be the same as the other 40 times you played this game! Yes! Continuity! Continuity, brother. We go there to use the potty after eating Red Robin. Nice. Those potties have seen some shit, let me tell you. Those Barnes & Noble potties, they've seen some shit. I've shit there a few times. Those are some C-tier potties. Yeah, but they had those things in the corner that automatically, like, that used to do, like, orange fragrance every, like, couple of minutes. That was nice. You know? There's something about bookstores that makes people poop. Oh, I need this, maybe. Did we have that in the men's room? I don't know. Men's rooms are fucking disgusting. I don't know. Probably did. Just couldn't smell it over the man odor. It's also a place to linger and yap and not take up a table for the waitstaff, too. Yeah, actually, that's so true. That's so true. If you're gonna loiter, you might as well do it at Barnes & Noble, you know? It's a good place. Oh, I didn't do that one yet. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm too lazy to go back, though, so... Stash it in there for now. I can't believe I don't have any fucking land to do stuff on. Oh, man. I don't know if it's... Oh, hey, no, there is land I can farm on. It's right here. Hey, mate! Oh, I got into a group of wonderful peeps, and we have the problem that we like each other so much, it's hard to say goodbye. Oh, that's a nice feel. That's a nice feel when you found your people like that. Plus, I know some people don't like to, but like I know that Sunjuni does not like to loiter too much in Barnes & Noble, but I do. It's a fun place to just hang out with your friends. Man, even when I worked there, it was a fun place to hang out with your coworkers. Sorting books and shit. Talking about weird shit. Judging people by what they buy. You know. Just regular things. Man, I will tell you what though. Apparently Barnes & Noble is like the place for Tamagotchi stuff recently. So I read the Tamagotchi subreddit, because I am a Tamagotchi fan, not gonna lie. Full-fledged Tamagotchi fan. I had a member card, I had a Tamagotchi Club member card. From Japan. From the old Tamagotchi store in Harajuku in Japan. So good. Does Sanjuni like being in public for a second longer than necessary wherever you are? No. Sanjuni is hardcore house cat. If he's not at home, he's not comfortable. Let's just put it that way. Unless he's at like the restaurant where we had our wedding reception. That's a pretty good place to be in public. But it's rough because there's no good places just hang out without a commercial obligation. Yeah, exactly, right? There's no like good third spaces, if you will, anymore. Even Starbucks sucks. Used to work there too. Fuck Starbucks. I've worked everywhere. Literally. Sanji's like, nope. Yeah. Whenever we go shopping together, it's pretty. You gotta be in and out the store real quick. Man, I don't know. I don't know if maybe part of that is because like when we lived in Japan, some people would see Sanjuni from across the street. Some old ladies would be walking to the grocery store, and some old ladies who didn't know us would like see us from across the street. Or they'd be walking our way on our side of the street, and then they'd see Sanjuni, and then they'd get scared, cross the street, and then cross back onto the side that they were on after they'd passed us. Like, what are we gonna do? You don't even know me. I might talk to you. I can feel the walls start to close in after 3 minutes. We all met at a game store. Cool. Which the owner is more than happy to just be a gathering space. So that's our third space home for the most part. That's awesome. It's really good to have a place like that, especially post-pandemic. If you can find a place like that, that's really special. Did I feed my chickens? I didn't. I'm a horrible person. I know I always say this, but like chickens don't actually eat hay. Spoiler alert. Actually, chickens don't actually eat straw or hay. They eat grains. What? What is this? Connect. Alright, chicken cam's down, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. There's a Starbucks next door to my place of work. I can literally see the drive-through line from my desk. That place is so busy and I don't get it. It's not that good. Amen. Although I will say if you're going to work at a Starbucks, working at the drive-through is the best. Because you don't got to deal with the cleaning nothing inside. You don't got to deal with tables. You don't got to deal with a restroom. You don't got to deal with customers in person. It's just, here's your drink. Take your order over the headset. Here's your drink. Get the fuck out of here. Bye. Like, some of the best shifts I ever worked was at the drive-thru. Yeah. Yeah. Also, Sanjini experiencing racism in Japan? What else are you gonna tell me? Ice is cold, water is wet, steam is hot? Yes. Exactly. Seeing a constant line at the Dunkin' Donut drive-thru blows my mind. Listen, as someone who occasionally goes to the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru, but who stopped because a better place opened, it's all about convenience. Some people just don't want to get out of their cars. You don't want to go to a store, but if you wanted a hot coffee, then, you know, go through the drive-thru. You don't got to deal with that shit, you know? I also do not have the typical Dunks gene of New England. That's totally fair. It's overrated. It is a cultural institution, but it's overrated. And they've gotten especially shitty since they got bought out by that other company, so. They can just get home faster. Right, right. Dunk's coffee gives me immediate heartburn. I think me too. So I always order extra cream. But I was in high school, though. I always loved getting Dunks. Used to bribe my driver's ed teacher to take me to Dunks. Yeah. Get that coconut coffee, baby. I can't drink that anymore, though. I'm old. いつババアになっちゃった私. Alright, so it's 9:01. So you know what that means? It means that I'm probably done for the night. When I was in LA, I discovered there's a place called French Baguette that is Starbucks, but more expensive. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, like, I don't know, chain places, they just don't taste good because they roast their beans in a way that, like, gives them optimum shelf life, so it's not necessarily, like, for taste or freshness, it's just stuff. You know? But that's it, that's the same quality, just more expensive. Ew. I'll tell you what, though. Best cafe in the world is my friend's cafe in Montreal. No drive-through, unfortunately, but they have literally the best croissants that I've ever eaten in my life. And they make them like every day, fresh, from scratch. They're so good. So good! Sorry, Paris Baguette, apparently. Well, I know to avoid that place now. If I ever go back to LA, I will avoid that place. I've only been to LA once for a layover. But if I ever go back... And I did go to Starbucks when I was in LA. It was scary. There were really tall people in line. I was culture shocked. But, yeah. But you know what? I feel like where I live, we're really spoiled because there's a local coffee company that makes really good coffee at where we live. And I drink it every morning and it's delicious. But anyway. Alright, so. 日本語はあまりやってない今日だけどね。まあいいや。大丈夫です。Alright, so. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So, Thursday. What are we doing? We're playing more recesses Thursday. And then Tuesday, we'll play Phasmophobia because all the conditions were met for that. So next Tuesday we play Phasmophobia. And I guess we'll see what happens with the Japanese streams after that. I just want to practice my Japanese. That's so much to ask. All right, so Thursday recesses, Tuesday Phasmophobia. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be awesome. I'm very excited. And recesses. No, we have to finish level 1 on recesses. Because we still haven't done that. But we made it so far, though. We've made it so far. But who did we lose to? We lost to Wires. Fucking Wires. That's okay, though. That's okay, though. All right. So, yeah, we're going to beat Wires' ass. And then then there's some other things we have to do. And then hopefully we'll have beaten level 1 by then. So we'll get on that. And we'll also... we'll know at that point whether or not Jeff Hoagland liked recesses or not. So whether Sanjuni is a crippled husk of a man by Thursday night, we'll know. We'll know the truth. Either way. All right, so that's it for me. More husk of a man. More of a husk of a man. Didn't I say that? That's what I said, right? What did I say? Did I not say that? Implying I'm already a husk. Okay. Alright, so all y'all, take care of yourselves. And in the meantime, game on! See you Thursday! Bye! I don't know where my stream button's at. Where is it? There it is. Okay.